Good evening, investors. Cosmic Stocks here doing a stock chart video analysis of EPAZ. That's the EPAZ Incorporated. Last trading day was Wednesday, February 5th. We saw a previous close of 0006 when we closed up last at 0005, giving us a decrease of 16.67% on a volume of 54,998,560 shares. We saw some fantastic volume and accumulation today on EPAZ. The accumulation charts actually tipped up nicely. Like what I'm seeing on the tricks as well. I also like that we are still testing that 0006, that resistance line, hoping to see that fall in the near future here. So let's get started. Take a look at some of these indicators. The 14-day RSI is at 46.95. We just dipped underneath that 50 there. We do have a long way to go before we need to be concerned about this. Plus, we did see a previous dip to this to approximately this level not too long ago, and we did see a nice bounce off of that. I hope we see that repeat itself, where we'll see this nice bounce, as you know, past trends are always a good indication of what could happen in the near future here. So that previous bounce upwards of that 50, I think we could see something like that happen again, especially with the little accumulation we saw today. I'd like to see this move positively for us tomorrow when the stock market opens. Down here on our daily charts, we are looking like we've been trading in this tight channel for a while with our resistance at 0006. We did break out of that momentarily to touch that upper Bollinger Band, but it wasn't really, it didn't really stick. So we're hoping to break through that 0006, maybe take it a little bit slower, gain some support on that 6 before moving back up to those 7s. If you can get to this at a little bit of a dip, that'd be a fantastic place to be. Support has been really strong here at this 0005. We did see it test a little bit today, but it did recover, closed up there again, so I do like that a lot. We have come down and touched the 0004s in the past. Earlier in January, that happened a couple times here, and we really have been just moving really nicely between this 0004 and this 0008. We did hit once or twice here, so there's lots of potential for some quick gains as well as some longer term holding here, as I think everything else is starting to line up to see this really start to move quite strongly into the near future here. The MACD line is one of those examples. We did just cross over the signal line pretty recently here, and we are still moving up towards that zero line. Building that strength and that support is really going to help this indicator start pushing this stock forward a little bit more. The tricks indication here, this tricks chart that I have down here, it's a 15-day chart. It's looking fantastic. We are coming up looking for that crossover anytime now, and I hope we do see that happen pretty soon here. The tricks indicator is one of my favorites. When that crossover happens, it's always a good buy indicator for a lot of investors. They usually do take that advice from what I've seen in the past. It's not always true, but the tricks indication to me has seemed pretty reliable. The long-term tricks here is also looking fantastic, where we bounced off that lower signal line. So if you're looking to hold something a little bit longer, this could be the one you're looking for. That bounce off of that signal line here, the red line, my bad. It actually looks pretty good. I like that a lot. Coming down and testing that and bouncing back off of it again is showing us a little bit of strength there. The slow stochastics looking good. We are above the 50. We're at 53.33. We did just see our signal line cross over our indicator, but it's very small, and would like to see that reverse itself here pretty soon. Nothing to worry about. We are still in that favored region of 80 to 50, so I like that. The CCI is coming down off of a nice peak here. We did not max out, but we did get up to the upper region of this this region here. We did touch that 100 or nearly before falling back down to negative 57.44. I'd like to see some solid buying and maybe some positive movement on the ticker here to see that recover. The stochastic RSI is looking good. We were overextended up there above the 0.8s recently, and we have fallen back down to 0.596. This is still good news for us, as the 14-day moving average is averaging an upward trend of 0.37, showing strength in the stochastic RSI overall, so I do like that. Furthermore, the check and money flow is looking pretty good here. We have seen us trading in a positive market for some time here, as indicated by our daily charts as well. We were trading downwards here, as we saw a couple of downward days that we saw from the 7s. I would probably go back up and check that real quick. Yeah, somewhere around here we saw this big red candle, and that was going to be our dip below the 0 here, but we did recover that today, showing us that the strength is still there and that the stock is still looking to move upwards. So the ADX line itself did see us cross over here, but I think that's just from a prolonged time in this kind of just channel, and we're hoping to see that bounce off really quick. It is at 25.8 and declining, so the ADX line is becoming less and less relevant as we gather a little bit more information on it here. The PVO is looking pretty good, climbing up at 55.422. We came down and bounced off, getting some support. We are in this nice uptrend here, making those higher lows, which is always a good sign. I like that as well. Money flow index looking good, 62.45. We are moving down, but this is also a very volatile indicator, so this is reacting pretty pretty violently to things that have been happening lately. Like to see this recover. As we get to our accumulation and distribution chart, you can see that it has been moving up very consistently. We did take a dip on that same red candle that has seemed to skew all of our other indicators here. We are regaining that strength and moving upwards though. So this is another one of those big things that I like to keep my eye on. EPAZ is looking pretty good. Everything looks nice and moved for a nice bounce up here. You could see a breakout of this channel that we've been in. I'd like to see this really test that 6, if not break it and find support on it tomorrow. Then in the rest of the week here, this could be a longer term play. So keep your eyes on it, do your DD, and I welcome you to leave your comments in the comment section below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and the mailer at www.cosmicstocks.com. We did just launch the website. It looks very nice. I hope you guys take a look at it and subscribe. We're going to be putting up some blog posts, some newsletters every now and then. So everybody enjoy your evening. Good luck in the stock markets tomorrow, and let me know how you do with EPAZ. Everybody have a good night.